Herm Edwards rejoins us. What exactly is Sean Payton trying to do right now?
Well, he's trying to buy himself some time. Why? It's critical for any head coach at this point in time. Basically, you're talking about the 30 players you have the ability to invite in other words, before the draft. You're going to look at the draft board now. A lot of these guys have worked out. You've done that process. Now you're still watching tape. You're trying to get your ducks all lined up. You're going to set your board for the draft. You're discussing all these situations with your coaches. So the more time you can spend with your coaches before you're asked to leave, the better.
And as I said, he's going to ask the commissioner for guidance on the parameters of how much contact can he have with his coaches and his team. How might this affect whether or not Bill Parcells takes the job, or if not Parcells, then what kind of head coach they need?
Well, that would be interesting, because if the commissioner allows him to continue to talk with his coaching staff during this time before the season starts, that would be a plus. There's no doubt that would be a plus, because then he would be a part of the process of drafting guys and really setting the board for practice parameters and all those types of things. So really, Coach Parcells wouldn't be involved in that, or whoever the coach may be. That's what I think he's looking at, to find out, can I continue to talk and communicate with my coaching staff?
And again, this is uncharted waters for everybody in the NFL, commissioner included. What's it important for the commissioner from his standpoint here, Herm? He can't go back on the harsh punishment, and no one really expects him to. What's the message he needs to keep sending? How soft can he go on Payton right now?
Well, I don't know if it's soft. I just think he has to be realistic, too, because this is the first time this has happened, and this is new. We're all kind of in uncharted waters. I would think that he might give him a little bit more time. We'll see. I mean, this was one of those deals when Sean Payton visited with the commissioner, he wasn't forthright. And that was a problem with the commissioner. Now, we'll see where the commissioner's at right now. If he still feels like, with you not being forthright, hey, you know what? The penalty is the penalty, and you're going to deal with it.
And there's still other steps that the Saints have to go through, and one being the Rooney Rule. They need to bring in minority candidates to interview if they're going outside of the organization. I know we talked about it yesterday, but what is your take? Are they going to have a hard time finding candidates to interview for a job that frankly isn't open?
Well, yeah, I think maybe from their staff they could do that. But here again, I think this is a unique situation when you talk about the Rooney Rule. It was set up for this purpose, that owners in the past would call other owners up rather than going through a long process of trying to go through the interview process of hiring guys that they knew. In other words, because they never wanted to let a guy get out there. Well, this is a unique job because there's only one job. So there's not like there's a hurry to do anything, but this is unique. How they deal with it will be very interesting.
All right. Herm Edwards with us as Sean Payton makes it official. He will file an appeal to the NFL.